Hello everybody, welcome to another video. I'm out today for a camp, my first camp of the year, January. It's supposed to be about -4 tonight. It's just about 2 degrees at the moment, and I've got this spot here, but I'm gonna thin out some of these branches. I'll leave those ones there, thin out some of these so I can get the tent here, I think. So I won't film that. In fact, the next time you'll probably see me will be when I've set up the tent. So yeah, that could be good fun. Right, back in a bit. Right, that took a surprisingly long time, and I have to remember when I come out for a pee that all these twigs are quite in fact, I might just go in the bog over there where it's dark. We're over there. Like you needed to know that. God, I'm warm after that. I can't tell you what the temperature is because I get no signal whatsoever here, but I think it's probably quite cold. It's just I've got a sweat on. Right, the next thing to do is to set up the inside. I mean, the stove will be going underneath that bit over there. I'll be sleeping on this side. Paul will be there to stop me falling into the fire. It's not quite straight actually, but they'll probably do. Get the vents open, dodge the massive twangly twigs. Let's get this one done as well. There's the other door, by the way, but I probably won't be using that one because stove will be right there. There we go. Right, vents are open. Now I need to get the stove in. Stove is set up. It's quite stable, I think, even though that leg doesn't come out all the way. Yeah, it's not going to go anywhere. The locking pin's gone on this back one as well, so what I'm going to do is jam a stick or something in there. Is that a stick? No, that's not a stick. But I'll find something to jam in there just to make sure that that locks in place before I light it. It's going through the vent, but oh, and then I've got a carbon monoxide detector which I just changed the batteries on this morning just in case. But if we go around here, you can see that there's not a lot of awful lot of clearance on here, which is why I don't like the idea of using this in the wind, because I feel like that flapping would come over there and then the chimney doesn't work. So I could do with another section really. I don't know why. Oh no, look, there's poo right there. I don't know why when I bought this tent stove they thought that those 3 sections were enough. I don't think you can fit any more inside. I think that's the only thing. But oh, it'll do, or it won't, and it'll all go spectacularly wrong. Right, before I light anything, let's use the stove as a camera stand, and I can dig out the next item that I need. Yes, I have got a hot water bottle for this evening. Yes, it's pink, deal with it. I didn't order a pink one, by the way. My new bedroll, this is a Fjellguard Robens, I don't know, I bought it from WebTogs, and it's supposed to be good to -9, I believe, so we shall see. You get like the repair kit, that might be handy. Hopefully I won't need it. And it's all wrapped up, ready to go. Put everything back in the bag. Take these sleeves off, and then I'll pump this up using my pump that I've got, because here's a hint: when put all your bags in one bag, I like to put it in the tent bag, then they're all together. Yeah, I've got a pump here because your breath is quite not good because of condensation. It's working. Not sure I can find a means that works with a Rechargeable pillow, so let's blow it up. That'll do us. There we go. Bed set up for the most part. I didn't put the sleeping bag in a stuff bag, I just rammed it. Oh, my stove. My cast iron pan, I need that for later. Yeah, I just put the sleeping bag in loose. It takes up a lot of space anyway, it doesn't compress very well. Feels quite comfy, if not a little narrow. If I find like I'm sliding off it, I can put it inside the sleeping bag, which might be the answer, because I feel like I probably will slide off it. Yeah, it's not bad. Everything's set up sort of. I've got my food and kitchen-y stuff over there. There's stacks of room. It's a shame that the stove has to sit where it does, really. If I turned it or put it towards the back a bit more, it might be a better job. But that's where the hole is in the tent. I suspect it's meant to go with a tent that's got a hole lower down and further away and closer to the thing, but never mind. It is what it is. That's stuff for later, and I've brought out that corner of the top just to keep my bags out of the mud and dirt and stuff, because it won't freeze in here tonight. We've got a twig over there. That reminds me I need to jam a twig in that hole still. Torches for later. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some wood. I've got some kindling, as you can see here, but that's probably not going to last me. So I need to get some logs, but as you can see, the logs need to be quite small. Siri, are you alright? Yeah, the logs need to be quite small to fit in there. Yeah. Anyway, let's go see if there's any wood. I've foraged a bag of offcuts and sort of scrap wood, so I'm going to use this, because there's not a lot of dry wood around here. It's been very wet. A little worm. You better get underground before it freezes. It's been very wet this last month or so. In fact, I was hoping it would clear up so I could get some stars tonight, but it's looking pretty cloudy. Oh well. Yeah. But we should be warm through the night. Well, I won't have the stove burning all night, but we should be warm enough. I got plenty of logs and bits of wood here, so we should be good. Right, what I'm going to do now is sweat. Let's get some of this kindling that I've purchased, because I don't want to be. I'm cheating a bit. Well, hot tent is cheating anyway, so you know. So we'll get some of this on the go. I might have to cut that. I will. And what I'm going to do is batten some of it down to make sure that it catches. Just, can we feather stick this a bit? Oops. I want to keep some of those curls, really. Damn it. Okay, so something else that I'm gonna do. Wait a second. That'll do. Is split these down. There we go. So just put that on there. Oh, that's just going into the ground. Right. Let's rethink this, shall we? You put that there. You can't see it, but it is there. Hold it with a knife. And now I need another basher. This one will do. There we go. And what I'm going to do is split some of these down into little pieces, so that they'll catch. Well, you get the idea. That should be enough to get going with. I'm not going to light it just yet. We've still probably got an hour and a half of daylight, roughly. so I'm massively over ready already. Yeah, so I'm gonna go for a little wander probably, because I can't light the fire. Well, I don't want to light the fire yet. I'll get bored. So yeah, well, let's go for a wander, see what's occurring. We haven't been up at this old spot for a little while. I say we, royally, because it's just me tonight. Still got snow on the mountains. None in this field though. Then I'll light the fire. We'll get to doing some cooking. We've got burgers for tea. And then I've got a couple of beers to have as well. And we will have a nice cozy evening. Hopefully get some stars, although I'm not too hopeful. And then breakfast. So I'm going to do breakfast as well, which means that if I light the stove in the morning, which I probably will want to because I'll be cold, I'll need to then let it cool before I can take it all down again. But that's fine. Like the sheep whisperer. I think they're used to being fed. Alright. You're a brave one, aren't you? That one's a bit more wary. Or the other side of the fence. Oh, a pheasant. Or the other side of the fence. There's a few pheasants in here. I've camped here before. Next to all that downed wood. I think that was last February I did that. It's January now, by the way. So it's been almost a year since that. Hello? Do you want to say hello? Yeah, want to say hello? Come on then. No, okay. See ya. Oh, just as muddy as last time. Right. Oh god. Oh god. These things move. Ah. There we go. In case you're wondering if it was cold, that's ice. Ice to see you. Still, it has thawed a little bit here because there's all the smoosh. I think I'll just follow the track round here. Actually, we can jump over it. Whoa! Okay, it's a bit slippy. I've mentioned this before. In fact, this is turning into a bit of a clone of last February's camp. But this is the old, excuse me, railway line. It does say no trespassing, so you can't walk on there. That's a bridge up to the main road that nobody ever uses because that path is very wet all of the time. And there we go, like frozen pond. Let's go and have a quick look. Where this is floodwater, by the way. There's not usually a pond here. In fact, it's a shell. I think the water's dropped since the ice has formed. It's like hollow. And then you just go down when you step on it. There's no water under there. The water's all over there. Oh, it's thick. Like there. Right, anyway, that's what I came to see. And now we've seen it! That's better. I wasn't happy with the way the stove was sitting. It was like sinking into the ground, so I've raised it up onto some pieces of wood. And it is sticking a bit prouder out of the hole now, which I'm much happier about. Right, I am going to light this fire now and get in the tent because getting a little bit chilly. Apologies for the noise of the river. I just realised that is going to be an ongoing theme for this video because the river's just over there and it does sound quite loud actually now that I'm listening to it. So that'll probably keep me awake at night. That's fine. Right, what I want to do is I want to tease some of this apart. There we go. maybe just that bit there, and then we'll fluff it up with a knife. And then I'm going to put it in on the block like that. Sorry, like that. I think that's the plan. And then we just scrape some of this up, fluff it up a bit. There we go. Let's lift that into the stove. Beep, 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 beep. Come on, get on fire. You know you want to. I don't know that it does want to. That's a bit big. Yeah, I think it's gonna catch now. I'll keep the rest for tomorrow. Right, I think the stove is lit. So I'm gonna get some water on now for a cup of tea. We have steam. It's very hard to tell, but we have steam. Right, cool. Cup of tea time. Just one hand. Time for a cup of tea. It is actually starting to get quite warm in here now. And that'll surely help. Wow, that was hot. I'm going to get some, you can see it's quite smoky in here now. I'm going to get my pan on heating up because I feel like it is time. It's just gone 5 o'clock. It is time for cooking of the burgers. Yes, there we go. Let's get some oil in there, not too much, just so that the burgers don't stick. Getting quite a lot, worryingly. I've had to open the door because it got so smoky in here. As you can probably see, it's still quite smoky in here. I'm hoping that'll ease off once I finish cooking. There we go, they're ready. The burgers are coming along. They did stick ever so slightly on that side, so I'll flip them over again in a minute and we'll see how we're doing. But yeah, I'm very looking forward to these. I don't know if they're done yet or not, but I'm going to eat them anyway. That might be a bad move, I don't know, but I am hungry. I'm going to leave the pan up there because I want to cook breakfast tomorrow. That's better. So I'll just reuse the fat and the burger juices, whatever. I just need to cook some bacon and that tomorrow. And then, yeah, keep it up there, reach the slugs is what I'm thinking. Oh, why's there smoke coming out of here for? That's no good. Let's give this a try. How am I going to do this? I don't know. I'll manage somehow. Turn that off so that you can see me. I can't see what I'm doing now. Yeah, I think it's okay.
I'm gonna tuck into these now. I will see you in a little bit.
Well, that was delicious. And before I get too settled, I am gonna go and get the water for my hot water bottle. And I'm going to use the water from the river because I don't want to waste any of my actual water. I'll bring that to the boil. Either way, it'll be safe then anyway. I'm just going to put it inside my sleeping bag just to get it nice and toasty for when I do decide to go in. Which would be a fair few hours yet, I should imagine. And then I'm going to start on my first of 3 beers. Yeah. So let's do that before we get comfy. Here we are at the water's edge. Look at this. Looks pretty clean, doesn't it? Right. What are we going to have first? We've got Silk Road, Brewdog. We have got the Vermont Sessions, which is a Brewdog versus Northern Monk. And I've also got a Vocation, which I might start the party off with that. Why not? Right, how are we going to do this now? Can we? We can. Oh, wonderful. Cheers. What? Sorry, I was straight in there with the I didn't smell it, I just straight in. I've had it before. Life and Death. Very good. I like it a lot. I like all of these three. Oh god, that's cold. I better drink these before they freeze. I might move them a bit closer to the fire actually. Where am I going to put them down though? Why not? There we go. It's all in. Zip her up and close her up because I don't want anything else getting in there. There we go. How are we doing, fire? Shall we have a look? Shall we have a look at how the fire's doing? I think we should. Oh, yep. Fire's doing as it does. Should we light a candle toward the beasties away? I think we should. I'm not feeling it. Ow. Oh, hang on. Right. Different tack. Let's put you down there like that. There we go. Stay away, beasties. I've tried doing some time lapses with the GoPro. I'm not sure it's worked. It might just not be very good at detecting them, but the stars are up, so I'll take a few photos with my phone now, just so that we've got some to look at, so you can see that the stars were in fact out. I haven't got my tripod with me, so I can't do any sort of time lapse on my phone, unfortunately. But yeah, I've just had the, oh, what was it? Silky Road. Very nice it was too. Here comes the candle. Oh, what's this? Like a dead stinging nettle. The candle is still going fine. Whoa, it is cold out here now. Yeah, like I said, I have got this beer left now. That's it. That's all I've got. And I've got a movie to watch later. So what I'll probably do is I'll have that beer, I'll have a nice hot chocolate or something,
and then we'll retire for the evening, and I will watch my movie. It's 21. I don't know why, we were talking about it the other day, and oh, my light's just gone off. That was weird. Does that need charging by any chance? Maybe it does. I can put that on charge now in a minute anyway. But yeah, so we were talking about 21 for some reason, and I don't know why, but then I looked and it is on Netflix, so I've downloaded it because I don't get any signal here, and I am going to watch that. I'm just going to put this on charge for a little bit so that, you know, I don't have to keep turning it on, because oh dear. Right. Oh. Yeah, it's nice to be doing some more outdoor videos again. It's been a little while. I know I've done a couple recently that weren't really all that. It's just, I don't know. I went walking in the rain and I went walking in the not rain. No, it's still raining, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah. And I haven't really done a lot else. Mainly it's because I'm sort of trying to figure out what it is I want to do. I've got some things planned, but I don't want to say too much in case they don't come into fruition. But there's a couple of big things planned, and my New Year's resolution this year was to go camping at least once a month, or at least once for every month. So if I missed one in February, say, then we would pick it back up again in March, and I'd do 2 then, or something like that. I'm going to tackle more of the Glyndŵr Way this year. I'm going to venture an arduous task with the Offa's Dyke Path as well. Something similar, potentially. Well, no, hopefully. And also the walk across Wales, as far as I'm aware, is still on, probably for the weekend of Easter. But I need to catch up with the other guys and figure out what's going on then. I'm hoping to include them in more outdoor adventures. It's just this one was very sort of last minute. And it was, I mean, the weather, aside from being cold, sort of lined up quite nicely. You've gone off again, but I'll carry on. The weather sort of lined up quite nicely, and some other factors as well, so that was all good. So, in short, just put it over there, is that better? No, not really. In short, thank you for sticking with me during my hiatus in December. I try to get a video out once a week if I can. I can't always do that though, so it's not a promise, it's an intent. And I'm in a tent. Yeah, so but thanks for sticking with me, and I hope that you're enjoying the videos. Anyway, I'm waffling on somewhat. So I just want to say thank you for watching this. I don't even know, what do? I don't know. But thanks for watching it anyway, and hopefully you're enjoying it, and if you are, great. There'll be more. I don't know, will I do more structure? Will it all make sense in the end? Probably not. This probably won't make sense. I probably edited it in a really weird way. But it's cold, and this is the first time of me going back to camp. I haven't camped since last March, actually. Not March, May, last May. So this one's been very much me finding my feet again. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. I will stop waffling on now, and then I will get this hot chocolate on the go when I finish this last beer, and yeah, we'll go from there. I'm sorry, filming's kind of fallen away from me, and also this battery now needs replacing. But here we go. Hot chocolate is in. I haven't finished my beer, as you can see. Right, let's give it a stir. Come on, spoon. Right, there we go. I've got so many holes in this ground sheet now from this fire, and probably in the tent as well, if I'm honest. But as long as I use it when it doesn't rain, it's not a problem. Look at this, I'm filming a post. Right. I've just shut the door. Anytime I put anything on that plate, it lifts and it gets very smoky in here. But I've just shut the door now, and honestly, I am cooking next to this fire. Seems to have got very hot in here. I haven't turned it up or anything. It must be burning some hot burners or something. But oh, I'm very much looking forward to that hot chocolate. I'll have to drink it pretty soon though, because it'll go cold. Christ, that's bright. Oh, look, I've still got my head torch on. There we go. Oh, that's too much. That's mildly, but oh, because I was charging you, I haven't got the diffuser on. That's why it's too much. Ah, much better, but not really. All right, finish off. Cheers, absent friends. And those are still with us as well. Why not? That's cold. Oh. I may be slightly sulfled. Oh dear. Right, another mouthful and then we're done. Oh, that's cold. Oh. It's okay though. We got this to warm us up. Oh, that's nice. Not to chase a beer down though. I'm gonna load up the fire. I'm gonna continue with my hot chocolate. Oh, still on. There we go. That's better, isn't it? I'm continuing my hot chocolate. Then I'm gonna sit down and watch this film. 21. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it. I think from my youth. I might revise that statement. But yeah, I'm gonna watch that. And unless something eventful or non-eventful, what? No. That's hot. I'm trying not to say magical or tragical because that's Hayes Outdoors tagline. But unless something eventful or terrible, that's bad. That's no good. Unless something hateful, no. Unless something grateful or hateful, no. There's nothing going to be as good as magical or tragical. Unless something eventful happens or my tent falls down, which will be some sort of hot mess in this scenario, I will see you in the morning. Good night, folks. That's nice. I got that from a hotel, I think. Good morning. Oh god, I feel tired. I haven't slept tremendously well, but then again, I didn't expect to be honest. I wasn't too cold. This sleep pad's done the job. Kept me warm from the ground anyway, but I kept the pillow that I've got here, kept pinging off the edge of my mat, and I've kept like brushing up against the top of the tent there and getting the condensation. So damp was a bit of an issue. Yeah, I think I've had a couple of hours off and on. But I've got the fire going now. I gave up on trying to get any more sleep at about 5 o'clock. So I'm going to get a cup of tea or coffee on the go in a minute. But yeah, I got the fire going back when I woke up as well. So yeah, I'll probably get breakfast on in a little bit as well, just because, well, whilst the fire's on, is it even still going? Should probably check on that. Oh, yep. Okay, I'm going to open it back up and get some more heat in here. Hot plate, it distorts and sort of bends outwards. Oh look, you can see the glow up the chimney. Yeah, and then you get the smoke coming either side. Right, let me turn this light off because I think you can see the red glow of the chimney here. Yeah, look how hot that is. That first section, but that's red hot, literally. Well, water's boiling. Let's see if I can do this again. Now I'll get that pan straight on. The candle's still going. Just about. Right, time to put some bacon on. There's quite a bit of fat bubbling away there still, so that's good. A lot of heat coming off there now. Let's get some more light so we can see what we're doing. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna have a wrap with some cheese and bacon. That's the bacon. And some HP original brown sauce, because I used all the tomato ketchup yesterday. And I'm not feeling like hot sauce today. So that's what we're doing. Bacon on the go. I'll put that in it. Oh look, some grass as well. There's your greenery. I think I'm going to have to catch up on some sleep later today. That cast iron pan's really good. It was sticking yesterday when I was cooking my burgers, to be honest, but I think that's because it hadn't been greased effectively. I think like the seasoning was starting to wear off. Today though, reusing that fat from yesterday, not a problem at all. None of that bacon's stuck. And yeah, it's doing really well. I'm letting this die down a bit now because I think after breakfast I'm going to start packing things up, and obviously I want the stove to be cool. In fact, what I'll do is when... Actually, I'll do it now. I'm just going to open it up and get it all burning itself out. It'll get hotter for a little while and then it'll... well, there won't be any more fuel to burn. The rest of it I'm going to bag up and take down to the house. So I'm at my dad's farm, staying here. So they'll have some wood to burn for their log burner. Or at least some kindling.
he says as he hangs about. Right, that'll do us. Lovely bacon. Do this with a big light shining in my face. Brown saucy. Makeshift plate. Yeah, I'll finish this off. As you can imagine, it's probably not going to last long. I usually have egg with this as well, but I was worried that they might freeze overnight. Oh, that was the one. That was very nice. This is on wonky. Ah, well, never mind, it doesn't matter. I hope I wasn't making too much nonsense last night. I drank those cans rather quickly, and I don't know, I might have been waffling a little bit, but I do that anyway, so how would you know? I'm going to pack up the majority of my stuff now and take that down. I've got to do it in 2 trips anyway, so I'll take that down. I'll leave the tent and the stove and everything to cool down, and I'm going to take the stuff I don't need away, well, after I've had my coffee. And I'll come back and sort out the rest after that. Busy packing away after my breakfast, and I remembered, and I bought this especially, I forgot my orange juice. Hang on, you probably want to shake it first, don't you? There we go. Sitting on just a ground sheet now, so I'm getting cold. Orange and mango. Nice. Got the Exos 48, the Osprey Exos 48 litre. Quite possibly the most comfortable backpack I've ever worn. I know there's not a lot of weight in it, it's just bulky stuff. My sleeping bag, a few little bits and pieces, the sleep mat, that extra jumper coat thing that I didn't use. But yeah, really impressed with this. I'm looking forward to trying it out on hikes and overnighters and things like that in the future. Yeah, so far so good. Oh, there you go, you can see it now. The time is 7:15. You see the outline of the mountains yet? Sort of, not really, but you can see that. Right, I've just checked that the stove is cool, the flue is cool, everything's good to go. So I will take that out now. I'll take the tent down, the ground sheet I'll leave until last. I've got to remember my bottle. That candle still needs to be dealt with. But yeah, I'm going to empty this out into the river on the way down as well, so I think it will end up being 2 more trips unless I'm very clever about it. Right then, a Reichland flesh shade. A feature that I discovered from emptying this out is that the door comes off, which is handy, probably for some reason. Right, if I take this bottom bit, come on now, this is going to be hard to do. Let's put it down a second. Here's a leaf. Right then, this slots in there like that. Oops. was it? Like that. And there's a knack to putting these other bits in. Who was I talking to? Yeah. Okay, so we put the two the big ones in, then the little one's supposed to go in the middle, but I'm gonna have to lift them up to get it in. Like that. And then, yeah, that's it. They're in. Sweet. And he goes in the top like that. We put the plate back in. We put this loose on top, and then we put a poker. Oh, my hands are filthy. And the gloves go in there as well. I'll put the door back on. This needs to come off. Yeah, here we go. And I'll undo the toggle on this bad boy. There we go. No holes that I can see, so that's good. Oh, look, we have got a bit of a sky. Oh, wow, look at that. Even with the light on. Right, two things that you need to bear in mind when you are taking your tent down and you're ready to do so is to always make sure that you close the vent. And there's one on the other side here as well. I don't know if that helped with the smoke. I felt like every time I was cooking I needed to open the door because of the smoke. It's a bit of an issue with that stove, I guess. There we go. The other thing is I hung a little light up here on the top of the tent, which I need to retrieve before I take it down. Which if we duck in and up, there it is. I didn't have it on very long. It's just a little light. Just does the job. Just a little bit of sort of ambient light, not much. Right, I'm going to set you up with a time lapse now. Just so that this isn't hot when I come to deal with it. Good job. Right, time for a time lapse. Right, that's me done. Packed away. The stove's ready to go. The tent is inside the ground sheet. Some snow on the mountain. None that I can see over there. But that didn't happen last night. Alright. Thank you very much for watching. Let's put a light on. If you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.